Welcome back, another episode from Dankos, Cvele. The Adrenaline Album XL official trading card game from 2010 World Cup South Africa. Most of you remember the World Cup in South Africa. It wasn't a big hit, but we still got to know some of our stars like Lionel Messi, who was in his second World Cup, and also Didier Drogba, who played for the Ivory Coast. We have some nice collections in this album. We will take a look and see what kind of cards we have. I am, as I said before, I am a collector. I like playing video games. I post video games in my reviews at times, but I also collect, and I think it's good for future generations that people in general collect stuff like this to show them, because not many people, for example, remember now Romario from Brazil, but if you have saved your World Cup cards from 1994, or if you have saved some of your cards even from 1978, you will show them who, for example, Mario Kempes was. Not many people remember these football players or other sport icons. That's why I think it's good to save, and then you can just show future generations. And here we can see Argentina and France from 2010. And believe me, I'm not lying when I say this. This is actually true. I was putting these cards in 2010, back 13 years ago, not knowing that these two teams would actually meet in 2018 in the 8 finals, and then they would meet again in 2022 in the World Cup final. So this is almost like destiny wanted me to just put them close one to another, as if somebody knew that they were going to play in the final. So let's take a look and see. Here we have Hugo Lloris, who was also playing back then. You have Galas, you have Diarra, and you have also Franck Ribéry. You also have Thierry Henry, and if you remember, also Johan Gourcuff. A lot of these players, they have quit. There is a South Korean there, but you see here Sagna. So I have the French players there, and then their rivals Argentina. And as I remember, back in 2010, they did not play because France exited the group pretty early, but Argentina made it to the quarterfinals and lost to Germany. So some of you remember also Veron and Cambiaso, De Michelis. And here we have Messi, the World Cup winner from 2022. Remember, Tevez was playing for Manchester United at the time, and Kun Agüero. And here we have Gabriel Heinze, Di Maria, who I think still plays, and then you have Mascherano over there. we can also see here some glittery cards. Players from Cameroon, Rigobert Song, you see here. You have also here Weibo. But I like these cards here, the glittery cards, and those little special background cards here. You see, when you flex it, you know, the light gets reflected in this nice reflection here. You see, we also have these glittery cards here. A lot of them are goalkeepers. I can just see here, for example, if you do like this, it's pretty. Yeah, I would say, I would not exaggerate and say it's impressive. You know, you've seen these before, but it's nice. It's good to see. And you know, when I used to buy these, a lot of kids wanted to trade, and I was like, no, I'm gonna keep these. So no trading. And here you have Sergio Romero. I think it's Sergio. Yeah, it's Sergio Romero from Argentina, the goalkeeper. And here we have Hamšík from Slovakia. Also glittery cards. And then, of course, we have the World Cup winners from 2010. Spain, Fernando Torres, Xavi, Silva, Cazorla, Sergio Ramos, and Gerard Piqué. So there you have it, folks. It's Adrenaline XL. It was South Africa 2010. Time has passed, and it will still pass as we grow older. New footballers will come, new generations. The game will probably change itself as it has done during the past years, which is normal. It's evolving, evolution in sports and evolution in everything, more or less. The world is changing. However, every time you see something new, you think like, oh, this is the new stuff, look at this is new. But as you grow older, you get to know and you notice that, you know, some of the older stuff, I'm not gonna say like a cliche it was better, but the more time passes, the more you miss the old stuff. And this is also a type of fashion thing going on. Like, you know, you see people wearing retro jerseys from, I don't know, maybe NBA or NHL, hockey league, or etc., etc. And more people, as you grow older, you kind of want to find these old jerseys that they were wearing back then. And this is also part of why I like to save stuff. I also have some of my jerseys that I have saved, and I collect a lot of stuff, and I don't sell them pretty easily, nor do I just keep them. And hopefully some other generations will take a look at that and say like, look, wow, this is cool. You never know. But to sum this up, I think these cards are okay. You have different versions. You have these ordinary cards that I showed you, and you have the glittery cards, and then you had some other type of cards as well. Usually when they launch these World Cup cards, they also have different cards within the category, as to, you know, of course, sell more, etc. And I think it's just fun to collect this stuff, especially if you like sports like me. Adrenaline 2010 South Africa, it was a long time ago. See you around, and if you like my videos, subscribe. If you don't like them, then don't subscribe. But still, enjoy life. See you.